From their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Shit, what happened?
Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance. We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. There's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Take it in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Hayward gets to him well behind the line of scrimmage. That is a loss of 17 yards. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A nice little juke. And just shedding him off there. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Johnson with a burst, a 1st down and more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh 1st. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. This is something that we saw quite a bit in Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Ray McCloud to return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Harris going to get it again on second down. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. These two teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. A quick pass out to Juju. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now Roethlisberger on first down. He finds his man Johnson. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
On second and very short, Roethlisberger. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, it's Harris, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring this back. It's It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch. A signal for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
On second down now. It's Harris. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And all the way down to the 26.
Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
Yeah, and this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field, having your offense look at going a long way to a short way after he makes a play. His ability to do that, evident. Able to make the catch there, keep his momentum going, and just continue downfield.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now it's Roethlisberger.
That swung out wide to Harris.
Pushing his way through. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Roethlisberger will throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Pat Freiermuth,
his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Take it in at the 3.
And no
you just don't know yet that this is my division. You just don't even know it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Yeah.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Melvin Ingram.
Hey, I know who I'm drafting.
The line for a loss of a yard.
I need everything, though, man. This team good.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
That's it. Once I get him,
in this first half as they'll stop him
I'm good.
And with just 1
I need some
second
corners,
remaining in
too,
the
though.
first
My
half,
corner's slow
they'll
as
call the
fuck.
timeout. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
McLeod now on the return.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
Think you get mad.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Come on,
That is
man.
incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On second down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger escaping the pressure right. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down. Here's Roethlisberger. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Ben to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And a dangerous throw there. Incomplete.
Them niggas get over there quick as hell.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They get over there. Yeah.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use The back end of the end zone, the sidelines, has extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They run again with Harris. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Made a mistake. That's what you did.
They run for it with Harris. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Najee Harris with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that should change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective.
Oh, wow.
What the hell was that?
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Ravens
And it looked like they all ran from me.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Hell no, that's supposed to be. I tried to shift my line.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
I wasn't expecting that.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. McLeod now on the return. And he returns this to the 22.
Yeah.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Calling a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. On the give, this is Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. They'll run. Here's Harris. Trucks over him. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. 2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle. Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
Right side, Claypool's got it.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Roethlisberger.
Come on,
Not sure I saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down.
Oh, good.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
At 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes it for in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Did he get that
Now
first?
the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson to throw. He sets to fire deep. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Here comes Dobbins on the toss right.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
Well, these two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one, so now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Throwing now is Jackson. And he's across for the touchdown.
I hate that motherfucker.
That should just about seal it.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
McLeod now on the return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right. It's going to be worse when I get a quarterback.
The Steeler offense here about ready for the next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work.
And he can't get rid of it. It's taken down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
A lot of ground to cover. Second and 22. Here's Roethlisberger. He's got Smith-Schuster.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Ben gonna throw.
He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Roethlisberger. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool.
And he gets it all the way
Good
down
game, man.
inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So the final seconds tick away.